What's up, folks? My name is Felix. Welcome back to this update today on Wolf Capital. In this video, I want to express some concerns I have with Wolf Capital because of the massive growth over the last couple weeks. Before we talk about these concerns and I explain you what exactly I mean, we want to get into the numbers, what happened since I did my last update video around 4 to 5 days ago, and also, of course, how the trading week went. So as you can see in the background, we are now close to the total investment amount of 2.3 million. In my last update video 4 days ago, we were at around 2 million. So there are a lot of new deposits, a lot of new people who are coming in, who are joining Wolf Capital right now, or at least do redeposits. And that's one point I want to mention later on why this is concerning for me. If we now jump over to the DApp, we can see that the daily percentage, the maximum daily percent, has been lowered to 1.5% in my last video because they said in the AMA it will be lowered to 1.45%. That's why I said it in my last update video. But now the maximum you can get if you are in a team with at least 100 members and 50,000 in team volume. For example, our team is that big, the team Defi Snipers Wolfpack. And then you can get up to 1.5% daily. I still have my 4 stakes. Last week was my withdrawal week, so I collected all my profits, and this week will again be my reinvestment week. On all the people who are also in the DeFi Snipers Wolfpack, I just want to remind you to claim your lottery rewards because these will not be claimable anymore after 7 days. So if you are in the team and have some lottery rewards, you would want to claim them before the 7-day countdown ends. The next thing I wanted to show you is the chart and all the withdrawals, because I get messages every single day and people ask me why are there these big dips in the chart, and I'm always wondering because I thought I mentioned it in every video. So these bigger dips here are not whales who are cashing out. These bigger dips here are transfers to the trading bot balance to move the capital which has just been deposited by new investors or by redeposits over to the trading bot balance to trade with those funds and generate revenue for the project. This bigger dip here was the migration, and since the migration happened on the 16th of April, we had 3 more transactions or transfers over to the trading bot balance to generate more revenue. Just that you know, these bigger dips are not people who are withdrawing or some shady actions in the background. These are just transfers over to the trading bot balance. Then we want to get into the weekly trading results, which were quite great. Again, we had over 13% in profits on our portfolio value of around 1.2, almost 1.3 million US dollars, which was over 110,000 US dollars in profits. And those profits come mainly from the futures bots. Now we want to talk about my concerns, and therefore we jump over to the Dune dashboard because these concerns come from the growth of the project. If we compare the current data to the data, as you can see here, the screenshot was taken from my video 7 days ago. And there we basically had the same ROI ratio and we had around 200 wallets less than we have now. But the total deposit amount increased by around 700,000 US dollars. And that's my concern with the project right now. I personally believe or think they should implement a cap on the single wallets. That one single wallet can't compound until infinity, because we will have major issues with people who just compound, don't take profits and build up their balance because we all know what Albert Einstein said. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. And this happens in this protocol pretty fast. These 1.5% or earlier the 2% compound pretty fast. I know you can just compound every 7th day, but of course some people have stakes on every single day and can compound every day. And I think we need a cap on this at 10,000 or 15,000 or maybe 20,000 per wallet. That's then completely up to the team, to Aurea and Trev. I believe those guys will watch this video. That's why I'm mentioning this, because I just don't want the project get out of their hands. It is a full success until today, especially for the people who went in on day one, like me and most of my subscribers on my German and English YouTube channel. Most of these guys should be already ROI'd, could withdraw their initial stake and already took some profits on this project. And now I see more and more people aping in. I see YouTube videos of guys who are covering Wolf Capital, who are not informed how this all works, that this is still a high risk investment. You get 1.5% daily or up to 1.5% daily. And that's why you should not put all your funds into these projects. I saw the same issue in the Farm of Fortune, because the whole space talked about this project and people went in, they spent their house, they spent their kids and put all these funds into the project. I hope you get the point. And then the Farm of Fortune went down. Hopefully all of the people will get their refunds. I believe they will get their refunds. But as we saw on PGV, once the hype started, all the people started to ape in, FOMO kicked, and those guys just over leveraged. They put in too much money. And if something happens to the project and their money gets stuck, those guys are probably not able anymore to pay their rent, to pay for their food or for their car. And that's my issue I have. The project is growing too fast. And in my opinion, the total investment should be limited in the near future at around 3 to 5 million US dollars. This should be the maximum to protect all the investors who are already in. Because most of the newer guys who are jumping in right now, they are jumping in with FOMO. And that's the big problem, because once something happens, those guys start to panic, as it always is. We saw this in all other projects. We saw it in Stable Fund, we saw it in PGV, and in all other communities. It's the same process every time. I don't want to take the opportunity from someone who wants to join in later, but this is just my approach, how you should treat this project. And that's at least what I learned from other projects before they went down. And I would consider myself an OG in this space. I saw many projects. I'm in this space for over 3 years now. And yeah, I hope Aurea and Trev will have some measures in place to reduce these total investments and to educate people on how to play it and don't over leverage. We will see it in the future. I will of course cover Wolf Capital on my channel, and if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. It would be really great to hear your opinion on all of that. Just write it down in the comment section as well. You can also shoot me a DM on Twitter or Telegram, and then we can discuss things over there. That should do it for today's update video. If you like today's video, it would be great if you can hit the like button. That's it. Thanks for watching, and let's get this crypto.